Hey, everybody. How's it going? Back again for more. Oh, but sadly, the end of Chrono Trigger. The end, but the end is the beginning. And the beginning is the end. We're going to keep going with this game for a little bit. Dan, dang, done it. Hey, you know what? GP toss is awesome. So is the throw ability. I wish this game had it. But unfortunately, my alerts are all busted today. They were showing like a loading wheel spinning. So I don't know what's up with that. I just wasn't yesterday the end, and the day before that, and the day before that until, yeah. No, so yesterday I went through the Black Omen and wound up taking up the whole stream. So I ran through the Black Omen, we beat Queen Zeal, we beat the Lavos Shell, and now we're pretty much good to go. We are good to get into the Lavos Shell and see what awaits us. After that, so today is Lavos Day. Okay, after we fight Lavos, we're gonna start a new game. I'm going to try the New Game Plus solo Chrono Lavos battle. So we'll see if that works. But welcome, Dan. And welcome, Mr. Temper, as well as Sup, bestie. How's it going? It's the beginning of the end of the beginning of the end. It is. The end is the beginning. Time is a peanut shaped like infinity. Exactly. Hole mole. Said it best. Mole, thanks for being here today. Let's see. I really am still curious about trying to get into the Black Omen in the end of time. Or not the end of time. In the future period. But I under good authority yesterday, I was told that you cannot get into the end of time in the future. Or the Black Omen. But the Black Omen's not here. You know why? Because we beat the Queen in the present day. Anyway, so that doesn't help anybody. Now, if we wanted to, we could create a time paradox here. Let's go back. Because I did defeat the Black Omen in the present day, but I did not do so here in the Middle Ages. So you can run through it backwards about 3 times and get all the helpful materials that you might need. Great for grinding. Good for all that jazz. So, he's at max speed. He's really close to getting max power. I don't know. I'm like almost tempted to run it just a little bit to get a few more power tabs. But that's superfluous, I think. Let's go ahead and we'll spend the night here. And we will go ahead and start off with some Lavos battling. It seems weird to start a stream with a final boss fight, but I just couldn't make it yesterday. Hello! How's it going, Aegis? Thanks for popping in today. We are going to go ahead and beat Lavos today, so get excited. This is going to be it. Now, let's see. Final battle lineup. Who wants to do what final battle lineup today? I think I really like the Ayla Robo Magus team. Oh, look at him. So I think that's probably what we're going to wind up doing. Let me think here. Let me think. So if I were king of the forest. Okay, if I defeated his outer shell here in the present, then I should be able to fly straight to the apocalypse and encounter him there. Pretty sure. Chrono Flog Luca? Who would use Luca? Come on. Picking based on voice acting. Okay. Energy value at 100, 200, and increasing. Strong guy. Much strong guy. Well, I figure we hadn't seen this yet, so we're going to go ahead and see it. Now, if I've already punched a hole in its head, though, I shouldn't have to do it again. I've been waiting for this. Oh, yeah. Just waltz right in. Lavos. Janice, shall we go on? Fight. This will have no effect on Lavos. How about invading the interior with the Tupac? Okay? Tupac not die. The odds are not good. Perhaps if Tupac's energy and our own vitality are combined. Crash the ship into the thing. Very well. Dude, this is a rare song right here. This is a really rare song. Ayla not give up. Tupac not give up too. Ariel, thanks very much. Good luck with the fight. Not to get political, but I've listened to this two-part Lavos music during dramatic elections for the past couple decades. I think Final Boss music would be pretty excellent to listen to during election sequences. Oh man, all these graphics that you only see at like this one point in time. That is pretty dang rad. Like somebody had to draw that whole dashboard for the inside of the Tupac just for this sequence. You can open your eyes. We're inside. Ayla, alive! Tupac is in pieces. Tupac, me proud. No turning back now. Oh yeah, literally, because there's no way there. Okay, but that's all right. That's okay. We're just going to have to put up with it. Other underrated sound effects here. There's a lot that you only really hear once. Now this form always reminded me of course, Cell from Dragon Ball Z, but also Guyver. He's got like an ability where he opens his chest up and shoots lasers. Finally, you have met your match, Lavos. Amazing. It houses all the DNA of every creature that ever lived. Ayla not give up! The Lavos themes are so good. There it is right there. Lavos themes are so great. Okay, let me see what you got here. Ys Oath in Felghana, the remake of Ys 3 Wonders from Ys, have to say these things. Everyone who's played Ys 3 highly recommended, and is being required for anyone who remotely enjoyed anything about Ys 3. So I did enjoy Ys 3. Somebody at our website covered this one for me. We got a key. I think I wasn't available at the time. But I would like to get around to playing it. What Ys it? Yeah. Well done. Bumpa. Bumpa bumpa. Oh yeah. Whoa, what happened to Promo's health? Just now noticing this. Let's fix that. Dude, this is such a powerhouse team right here. It really is. James, you're just in for the beginning of the end. Let's balance it out here. Welcome, James. How you doing today? This is it. This is it. Today is Lavos Day. We're going to attempt the Chrono solo run after this. But first, skis, we want to go ahead and, you know, try and make it through the legit fight. Now, how could you? Disables defense status is such a brutal thing to say. Okay, go down. No? Alright. How about shock then? We'll see if that'll do anything here. Let me see. I love attacking aliens with triangles. The triangles are the deadliest shape. Prove me wrong. Okay, we got Ariel said here something about the Expanse. I believe you were talking about that yesterday. Also, it made Game of Thrones great, and very little made it problematic. So I don't know anything about either of those. I just picked up a Game of Thrones set. Plan to read through it at some point. So we'll see how that goes. The English VA is okay. Oh, English VA being merely okay in a JRPG. Yeah, there's oh, it deserves an Oscar. I mean, you play it soon after Chrono Trigger is through his own fresh mind. What do you want to do? Yeah, usually in a JRPG, if there's a lot of voice acting, I find myself playing with it on the Japanese vocals instead. But we'll see how that goes. It did get high marks when we reviewed it for the Pixels. That's the-pixels.com. And the thing there was... Okay, let's see. Kind of give him a second here to drop his defense. Oh boy. Oh, is he confused? Yep. Womp, womp, womp. Is the... Hang on. What? Is the Metroid Zero Mission on crack of Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys? The Ys series in general is really confusing. We were just talking about another Ys game that was fairly recent. That's like a port of a remake of a remaster of an original game that was ported. It's like, what? What are you guys doing? It's an interesting choice to have a main villain that has no personality or character progression. It's like Jaws, right? So I've compared Lavos to kind of these big monster kind of final villains. But Jaws, I think, is a good example. Jaws obviously has no personality or character progression. It's just an eating machine. But it is, yeah, this is a monster that has essentially, you know, directed everything. It's an interesting final boss, because usually we get that kind of, you know, killing god type thing, or we get like a snarky guy like Arden or something like that. But yeah, no, it's good. The fights can be a bit rough for sure. Down to 1 HP. I love your name. Have we interacted before? I don't recognize your name. I do like that name quite a bit though. Down to 1 HP. One of my favorite tracks in this game. Yes! It's really good. It's so good. I love that Lavos gets like multiple themes in this. But to my mind, World Revolution is so dang good. World Revolution, we were just talking about this yesterday, may be like actually my favorite final boss theme. But I don't know, it's hard to say. It is hard to say because there's so much good, you know. Used it to go by not Ideal Gaming, but a rebrand. Oh, okay. Not Ideal Gaming. See, that sounds familiar to me. We've interacted before, huh? I didn't know that it was this kind of game. Is this against Twitch terms of service? What are you talking about, Single Play? Also, welcome. You've always got a mode of entering. Honestly, what's Lavo's problem? He's just hungry. That's it. It's not really his problem. It's our problem, more so. I want to see Lavos versus the Final Fantasy 13 Pope. If Lavos came down enough in the past, then he's responsible for the formation of the so-called Final Fantasy 13 Pope. In it. So there's that. There's that. I think we'll actually save that for a little bit. We'll just do something basic with her for now. Uzi Punch! I really like that kind of that rapid synth sound in the back of this fight. It's really good. And it's epic, but it's also kind of disconcerting. It has a kind of dissonance to it that is that sounds really alien and off-putting and strange. Zero Miss in 4 is fairly similar to what is concentrated hate of Zemus. So very effective, though no complexity compared to Kefka. Yeah, I mean some of those Final Fantasy bosses you don't have much complexity. Like Cloud of Darkness. I still don't really know what the heck that's supposed to be. Oh, you wasted it. Oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and just refresh here. We can get our triple kicks in. It would explain a lot. What would explain a lot? What did I say? Kefka and several other incredibly complex cartridges as well as a ton of great story. Yeah, I feel like on the PS1 is when we really started getting really complex villains. Well, more so complex. Like when you honestly, okay, so here's my thing, right? I've yet to play a video game that has a story as good as the best books that I've read. So we're talking complex villains in like the context of a story in which typically always the main villain is like trying to take over the world, or you know, destroy the world or something like that. But yeah, like literature I think tends to have a lot more complex characters than that. But that's just an aside. So that's probably gonna piss off somebody out there, but that's all right. You could stand to be a little angry at an opinion that is not harmful or anything like that. It doesn't call for violence. It's all right. Let's see about Lavos helping the growth of the 13 worlds when single player wanted to see. Oh yeah, yeah. Because you can't just take Lavos as he is here, fully gestated, out of that context, right? Like he needs millions of years in order to do his thing. Here we go. Okay, this track coming up. Fantastic. And also the ancient astronaut theory. I mean, this is History Channel right here, friends. I remember watching my kid brother play this for the first time and just kind of being shocked that Lavos was ultimately like a humanoid figure inside of all this biological machinery. Let's see here. I really like the theory about Kefka and his origins. I really wish we had more expansion on that front, exposition about his relationship to Shadow. It might if they expanded the game and actually took the extra space to do character development rather than just bloat it out with fetch quests a la a certain other Final Fantasy. But I think also too something about the mystery, like what you don't say is as important as what you do in a story, in my view. So there's a lot that's left to mystique in Final Fantasy VI, and that's probably part of why people are drawn to Final Fantasy VI as a story. Has more development than Necron, yeah. And Necron's just supposed to be like a personification of death, right? The Well-Read Mages History Channel, aliens. Kefka's arguably as complex as Saruman. Well, I don't know about that. It's hard to see that a character who exists in his universe for a couple decades is as complex as a character that had, say, some participation in the formation of the entire universe, or the entire planet at least. You know, being a Maiar, has this kind of immortal existence. I was just reading Unfinished Tales and I was like, dude, I think Saruman was potentially like a triple agent. He was fooling a lot of people. He tries to fool Sauron, tries to fool the White Council, and there's a suggestion that he may have had communication with Denethor II via the Palantir. So I don't know. I mean, Kefka exists in a really tiny context, just Final Fantasy VI, discounting, you know, future appearances in like Dissidia and stuff like that, which may or may not be canon. Whereas Saruman exists in an extremely complex universe with tons of backstory written across this man's life, and Tolkien being the detail extremist that he is. That's a little rough. We'll continue the story in a second. Let me just catch on here. Paddle from Pong has more development than Necron. I really dislike the villains that just come out of the ether with a little to nothing. Yeah, exactly. Like, it would be disappointing here if, like, you don't ultimately fight Lavos. Like, Lavos has to be kind of the main thrust of this story. See, fun Toriyamaism. Dragon Quest villains get bigger. Dragon Ball villains get smaller. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Cap Supreme, welcome. Imagine getting a 6 remake where we get hit over the head with Kefka's tragic. That's a real problem, too, I think, in modern storytelling, is they try and take irredeemable evil and be like, well, if you look at it from his perspective, it's like, no, I don't think so. I'm sort of glad they didn't do that in whatever that last trash Disney Star Wars movie was that they made. Where like, well, you see, the Emperor, he failed at art school, therefore he became, the ultimate totalitarian conqueror of the universe. It's like, no, stop trying to make apologies for ultimate evil. Lavos here is just, it's a creature that's hungry, and there's no apologies made for it in this game, which I think is purer. There are arguments in which you can do that. Sure, the sympathetic villain, but I don't know that a sympathetic villain is always better than an irredeemable one. Where's the trilogy of games where you start as young Kefka? Oh, don't even. If Stranger of Paradise had been more popular, I wonder if we would have gotten all these horrible retconny video games about the youths of the Final Fantasy villains where they shaved their heads and listened to like angry white boy rock. I wonder. Offensive Islander accents, I could do those. Kefka is well developed for a video game 94, but any experienced book author would consider him pretty meagerly developed. Yeah, that's my opinion, essentially. Kefka is irredeemable villain. Exactly my point. If they explained how he became an irredeemable villain, don't they do that in 6 already? Aren't they just like suggesting that he was one of the early Magitech experiments and stuff like that? Ariel taking off already. Sorry to see you go, but hey, good luck with whatever your task is, and we'll catch up with you with New Game Plus. Yeah, it's brief because essentially we don't need to know, right? We would like to know about curiosity, or for curiosity's sake. But Kefka, I'm looking for chaos and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. There are allusions to it. Never directly confirmed that the Shadow Injuries I was about to. So yeah, there's information enough there, I think, without sort of making the game about that, or making a scene about that. Okay. Here we go. This was Lavos' goal, using the DNA of every organism and achieving the ultimate in evolution. Attack value is off the scale. It's shorting out my sensors. I always thought of DBZ for that line. Me no run. Ayla no run away. Worse than losing. We were created only to be harvested. All people and all living things. It's over for you. Your life ends here. Yeah! Here we go. Oh, this song. Yeah, he's a force of nature villain. Definitely. He's the Hurricanes and Twister. Okay. Can't remember which one of the two. So there's oh shoot. Oh, cool, because it's a different battle. So we got Green Dream. Dang, that was a lot of damage. Okay. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be the right one or the left one. It's one of the two ones. Well, it ain't that one. I think it's this one. Oh, maybe you gotta take down the middle one first. See, I can't even remember this stuff. I can't even. Can't remember. Yeah, you gotta take down the middle one, and then you take down the left one. I remember when I was a kid, it took me forever to figure that out. I mean, what a trick, a final trick here, just to be a huge jerk. Okay, I better start taking this seriously, y'all, because if I don't, it's gonna... Yeah, and it kind of summarizes, too, a lot of the battles in Chrono Trigger. The boss fights have, like, a trick to them, but a final trick here is pretty tricky. Because they've done other fights where, like, oh, you have to beat this part before this part. But looking at this boss, you automatically think, oh, I have to take out the middle one. But no. Kefka did nothing wrong. He was misunderstood. He was distracted by the sand on his boots and accidentally set Figaro on fire. Nice. And I know you and I see eye to eye on that. One of the worst bits of, like, pop culture, pop literary analysis is when somebody goes, the villain did nothing wrong. It's like, okay, I guess you're just... genocide. It's fine. Left one heals. That was right. Yeah. I found that out the hard way, right? So it's the right pod. You got to get rid of the middle first, then you can take out the right one because it drops the defenses. Something like that. It's been a cool minute since I've gotten this point. I mean, what a cool final boss. Look at the backgrounds. Oh my gosh. And another thing that I think a lot of modern stuff will attempt is... I think a lot of modern, larger stories, certainly games, will attempt over-explanation. I enjoy that we really don't know that much about Lavos at all, when you think about it. There's a ton that we do not know about Lavos. But that doesn't make him less fearsome or less of a challenge for the heroes. And I think that's ultimately kind of the point. There's a bit of Lovecraft in here too. Oh no, Grand Stone! Robo. Oh shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to go magic barrier over here. I'm gonna have to be a little more prepared. Always a fun sound. Okay, Ayla. I think I might start using magic barriers. Start getting some of that going. Oh! Hey! It's messed up. I mean, the big issue is he's really fast. Midi-chlorians, perfect example. We did not need an explanation on how a mystic force worked. We just didn't. Let's see. Oh man, I accidentally read like a Mr. Temper comment and almost fell out of my chair, but I had to remember Mr. Temper's in chat. But I do think you have to wreck the middle first before you can smash the right one. Yeah, it drops his defense, right? It's one of those tricks. The villain always does something wrong. Can't be the villain if they didn't do anything wrong. I think there's like possibly extensions of that, like where if you're fighting like a natural force, like say what's that movie where it's like the end of the world with like an ice age, Day After Tomorrow. Like an ice age doesn't do anything morally wrong because it's an amoral thing. It's not an entity, it's not a person. But I think that you define a villain and an antagonist by a challenge that it presents in the plot, right? Not necessarily along moral lines, though quite often along moral lines. I just read Catcher in the Rye recently. There's no real... Like, there are some antagonists in there, but there's not really like an overarching villain other than the protagonist himself, which is, it's fun to play around with these notions of protagonist, antagonist. We're gonna bring out those terms again. I gotta use big words. Yeah, Catcher in the Rye. I thought of you a couple times when I read Catcher in the Rye. I was like, who wrote this? Mr. Temper? Oh, it's J.D. Salinger. Okay. Yeah. It was a hard book to get through. I'm glad I read it though. It's not because we need an explanation, because the rights holders need an excuse to make a sequel. Yeah. I mean, even if, like, sometimes you'll get something that is not a sequel at all, just like a standalone story, but they clearly just thought that explanation was needed, and we, you know, leave it to the mystique. Leave it to the, something's got to fill up all the wiki pages, I guess. Remember when everyone in the galaxy thought midi-chlorians were what made you a Jedi? Yeah, no, instead they're like, I have an idea, let's burn books. That was a fun scene to get through. Yoda's like,
you know what I love? I love burning books. I love to burn books, I do.
That was exactly, that's The Last Jedi in a nutshell for me. I was physically sick. Physically sick watching The Last Jedi. Kid you not. I gotta watch health here. I gotta watch health. This is when you gotta have a dedicated healer. And this is where I really think it's gonna be tough. Oh yeah, he's even got a little singing. This is gonna be tough with the Chrono solo fight, because he hits so hard. If he does manage to hit me with one of his big attacks, and just, it's a one-hit kill, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna just try to target him in the middle here. Fozzie Bear plus Mr. Miyagi equals Yoda. Wow. Oh, yeah, we did it! Yeah, I remember beating that and just being like, well, what the heck, man? Okay, you actually gotta wait here for a second for the defense to drop, if I remember right. There it is. Get him. The peak evolution is 9% Gato. I have thought of that. I have thought of that. Dwarven Barista here. Ishka Queen Nidrugnul. How's it going? Attack will attack with no center bit. Go ahead. See what happens. Let's see. How about you take on a little healing here? Okay, let me catch up on chat. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the Yoda voice. Oh, that was not Yoda? Well, you could just go back to appreciating my dwarven voice. No, that was Puppet Yoda, which is even better than regular Yoda. Have you guys seen that YouTube channel? It's like the Puppet Yoda show, Yoda Puppet Show. There's like an episode where he's like,
drank all the milk I have. The cream, and milk.
And then he gets like a stomach cramp and has to use the restroom dramatically. And that's the whole show. It's great. You should watch it. But yeah, that's the Yoda. That's it. I do not presume to do the Frank Oz Yoda. Love Catcher in the Rye. Still love when Holden gets so upset that someone even is his favorite sweater, not because of Susan. Yeah, Catcher in the Rye was a hard read. I didn't find it enjoyable, but I found it enjoyable that I finished it. Because, like, at first you're like, is this author really asking me to, like, empathize with this horrible human being? And I don't think he is. And so you're kind of caught between, like, they're like, oh, it's all his fault. Oh, no, I empathize with him. Very human in that regard. But yeah, not an enjoyable read for me. But I am glad that I read it. There's a couple books like that for me. I can see that about Inanimate Antagonist. A comment on the villain always did something wrong with his counter. Every YouTuber who makes a video essay, X-villain did nothing. Yeah, like the movie Twister. The Twister did nothing wrong. I was like, yeah, I think that's a categorical error, YouTuber. Last Jedi mentioned, time for a shot, not for some game, just for the principle. Oh yeah, Last Jedi. Woo wee. Watched it once, never again. I'm good. I'm good. Let's see. Potter Puppet Pals now. I don't know what that is. Is there a race Yoda belongs to, or is some unique being in Star Wars? This question presumes that there's some kind of biological logic to Star Wars. There isn't. Honestly, that's such a gobbledygook franchise. Like, they just make stuff up on the fly. I'm thinking of seagulls. Stop it now. Oh, it's good. That's a good one. Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come poke me in the coconut. And they did. And they did. Had me going like, huh? If you've not seen the Bad Lip Reading channel, you need to watch. You need to watch the Bad Lip Reading channel. Yeah, I like Liam Neeson's character. I like Force Awakens and Phantom Menace just as like popcorn movies, but I hate thinking about them in regard to like the larger Star Wars universe. Like I hate thinking of the little, it's working, it's working. I hate thinking of that little kid as Darth Vader. Don't like it. And then it just gets worse when he's a teenager. Yeah, Bad Lip Reading. The world did not deserve that level of quality YouTube content. It really did not. Dude, I love Ayla. I mean, what a cool attack. I never get tired of seeing stuff like that. Stop healing! Time warp. Megas is like, oh baby. Yeah, he has no surprise strikes. You pour some physical damage into the left bit to get rid of that healing. So the right one is how you kill it, right? I think the left one only is the left one only a healer of the core. Because I think you've got to get rid of the one on the right specifically. Something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, Rogue One is not bad. Rogue One, and then you watch Solo and you're like, nah, I don't think so. Hey, what the? What a jerk move right there. So he didn't put his defense back up. I should have watched out for that. But I didn't, and that's my fault. The music is making the end of your shift intense. I love it. Next time you have a talk with your boss, just hear this in the background. Because that's good stuff right there. It is. It's good stuff. No. Now, until he turns his defense back on, though, you can absolutely still take advantage here. So that's what I plan to do. Yeah. Just make sure he's not going to turn it back on. That's all you got to do. Sorry, I'm like in the zone right now. I'm supposed to be interacting with y'all. Let me see. This is where I think gold studs are better for damage output. You can just keep spamming triple kick and whatnot with very little MP recovery. Oh yeah, too. I forgot that we picked up a second one because I know we've got the stud on Megas because he is a stud, but I forgot to put one on Ayla. I forgot what she's using right now. I know for sure we're gonna be using the frenzy, thing, the frenzy ring. I think it is. Let's see. Hot take: at its best, Star Wars is merely okay. I don't know. I think some of like the really great cinematic moments in sci-fi history are from Star Wars. Like I think there's some really great drama, especially in the second film. But yeah. Overall, as a franchise, it's pretty meh, especially now. There's far more bad Star Wars than good Star Wars. And somebody's gonna come in here and pretend like we're making fun of Catholics or something like, oh, how could you tease Star Wars? Look at everything that Star Wars did for us. Star Wars saving lives since 1472. It's like it's just an entertainment franchise. Simmer down, people. You can exercise your critical prowess. Lavos, time for your annual performance review. Why haven't you evolved into a higher life form for me to consume yet? See, this is how you be a final boss. Let's see. Enough for the whole team. I think I got 2 studs. I might have missed one. Yeah, that is a cold take. Aegis, cold take. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's still taking it. I don't even need to worry about the middle one right now. Although, you know what I could do is I could start using the big damage. Try and take down that middle one simultaneously. Okay, now how does one get into Star Trek? As somebody who's never been a Star Trek fan, man, some of that stuff is boring. I tried to watch the first Star Trek film. This is probably blasphemy for some of you nerds out there. I tried watching the first Star Trek film, and like after the 20th minute of just looking at the Enterprise, I was like, I think I'm gonna watch something else. My wife fell asleep, my cat fell asleep, my legs fell asleep. I was like, where do you start with that franchise? And I think I was asking about this not too long ago. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Maggie's toast. He was just like, nope. I think I remember us talking about this actually at one point not too long ago. Okay, there we go. We back. We back. So you do not want to use the big AoEs here. I think that's when he counters with that stone attack. Oh, they did put it back on. No, 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 no. How much? Okay, here's a follow-up question to the Trekkie thing. How much of a left-brainer do you have to be to enjoy Star Trek? Sometimes I'm like, when I'm watching it, I'm like, do I need to know like math for this, or why is this not entertaining? Like, do I should I get out my algebraic ruler or something? Honest question. if a little tongue-in-cheek. Just a little. Here's the thing, if you always speak tongue-in-cheek, then it's not special if you do it for specific instances, and people can't take offense because that's just how you always talk. It's a good life principle right there. No, he did it. He did it. Okay, let me see here. Oh my gosh. And that was... Oh, yeah. The magic barrier came down. That's the spell that I'm really worried about for a solo Chrono fight. Full disclosure. Let's see here. How are we looking? I'll use that. I don't even care. Trek is exclusively for pretentious dweebs who want to pretend they're smarter than everyone else. So I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. Technobabble doesn't matter. It's the flavor. In all seriousness, like, I'm sure Star Trek is good. It's just, it's hard to get into. Especially since it's, I mean, all of these big legacy franchises, it's hard to know what the jumping in point. It's like reading comics. Like, if I wanted to start reading comics, oh my gosh, where do you start? Can't start in the 30s. That's so long ago. Deep Space Nine. The pilot is hard to get through. Uh-oh. The pilot is hard to get through. Is he just like is he like a jerk the whole time? He's just like, I fly through that asteroid. Stupid pilot. I think you get more mileage from this 9 if you know the characters from the next generation. Oh gosh, comics. I love comic books, but comic books are unreadable a lot of the times. They'll be like, hey, we're going to do a big crossover, big universe crossover. We're going to reset things. All you have to do is buy one issue from like 70 different runs of all these different characters in order to understand it. It's really not that bad. And you have to read things about characters nobody would ever care about. It's wonderful. Picard is a personification of strong will and intelligence. Series tests him throughout. Obviously, you start with issue 1. How else would you ever hope to appreciate the pulpy story and rich history of a comic that's been around longer than any of us have? Dan, and to that point, which issue 1 do you start with if you want to start with Superman? Because there's Action Comics 27, and then they reset Superman, like what? Like 50 times? I think they reset the numeration even once. So, yeah, it's rough. And the idea of a canon, throw that right out the window. Less talking, more killing, Lavos. All right, you got it, Jefe. Here we go. These are the subjects I enjoy talking about. But yeah, we gotta do some Lavos slaying today. Gotta see if I can actually take down Lavos with solo Chrono. I think they use a film technique right there, which you insert a white panel, a white frame, just as the hit connects. It makes it look much, much worse. So let's get a magic wall on here. The canon will be uncanonized. Welcome to comic books, where we uncanonize the canon about every 5 or 6 years. Hey, there we go. I knew he was near. He was near. Okay, I would like for you to shut yourself down. There you go. There you go, Peter. I'll dark bomb this guy, triple kick all day long. I think Action Comics 1 is in Action. So like Superman debuts in Action Comics 27, pretty sure, unless I'm misremembering dramatically. But I think Action Comics 1 is like a Fu Manchu, like just pulp horror novel. I mean issue, not a novel. That would be too generous. Yeah, take that. There it goes. I always loved how they incorporated the Lavos scream into that song. I don't know how many boss fight songs are there where they incorporate this shriek of the boss into the music. That's so good. We did it. Too actiony. But first sitting down and pondering it over some tea. Don't look at that. Oh, it's so bright. Whew. Yeah, that was good. We did it. There were a couple moments there where I was like, I don't know. All right, let's enjoy the ending. Oh, we got Alan Moore reference here now. Sitting down and pondering it over some tea comics. That sounds like a good Swamp Thing reference. By the way, if you've never read Watchmen, read Watchmen. It's time to rise and shine. We've got a surprise for you. Your stay of execution has been cancelled. We must now carry out your sentence. What the...
We've been looking for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter?
Daddy, don't! Chrono hasn't done a thing.
She says Chrono has been a perfect gentleman, but... What do you think, Chancellor? Chrono's deeds have had an enormous impact on our kingdom.
Chancellor, how could you? Please just listen to me. We had to. Save the future, right? Oh, that was the king.
Save the future, right?
Huh? Luca's not even here.
You saved the hope of the future and gave us hope.
You fought Janus' troops and brought peace to the kingdom in the year 600. You hit rock good! Chrono beat Reptites. What's going on here?
Hey, it was me. I did it.
Luca, you brought them here, didn't you?
Our kinsman told me all about your incredible mission.
Kinsman? You mean these are my ancestors and descendants?
Here I was fussing about my kingdom and my daughter, and you were saving past, present, and future. Now for a true victory parade. Tonight we celebrate you. Now, Nadia, go out and enjoy the last night of the fair.
Before Chrono Cross starts.
The whole gang's here.
Read Watchmen, avoid them. No, yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're not turned off by the name Zack Snyder at this point, there's no helping you. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Princess Nadia is finally home. At last, Guardia is back to normal. It's a moonlight parade. Oh, man, look at this. Lavish. Dude, they went all out. They went all out. There are some Super Nintendo RPGs where, like, the ending sequence is, like, 10 seconds long. Yeah, Watchmen is worth a reread. In fact, I think it requires a reread. Because the first time you read Watchmen, you're like, what the... And the second time you read it, you're like, what the... But I get it. I get it. Listen, yeah, Mario RPG's got that same effect. Yeah, like, I don't think Watchmen, speaking of Snyder, I don't think his Watchmen is as bad as some of his later stuff. But I've not seen... Like, 300 was better, for sure, than Batman v Superman. But, yeah, it was on a downhill trend for a while. Yeah, Chrono Cross. Oh, you didn't like 300? I like 300 all right. I never read the book, so maybe that helped. Chrono did nothing wrong. Yeah. I've never read V for Vendetta. I never have. The ending to Mario RPG almost gets me in cheers. Final fight against Smithy is one of the best songs in that game. It's good. It's good. Awesome. We did it. We did it, my friends. This is fantastic. The princess is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Of course you are too. You saved us all? That's nice, dear, but I wish you spent more time around the house.
You're never cool and you're never right, Chrono. Why don't you settle down and find yourself a nice girl?
Yum! Lemonade sure tastes great! Tastes great outdoors. Chrono, you have a sip. You're a hero today.
Yeah, not much business in weapons anymore, but I like it that way.
I feel bad for the other gurus. Like, he definitely got the long straw here. He landed in the present day. He gets to have a fair. The other guy died. The other guy's stuck in the end of time just forever. That's not nice. Can't remember. Is there like another, like up here or something? Oh yeah. Awesome. I don't want it to end. I don't. He'll always have Specchio? Zack Snyder did nothing wrong. Oh, that's a great. Yeah, Batman v Superman. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with that movie. It's a shame. It is a huge shame. I mean, like, I've been fans of those characters for forever. And it's like, hey, the first time they're in a live action movie together, I'm like, wow, it's gonna be great. And then you say, you're like, what happened? What happened? I do like Man of Steel, though. I do. But yeah, it's rough going.
Well, everyone, this is it.
Each to thine time.
The gate has grown weak. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes.
You're all leaving?
Luca's like, yep, I'm gonna go live in the future because it's rad.
Chrono was strong. Nadia too. Ayla, have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you'd better have tough kids or I'll be in trouble. Hehe. No worry. Ayla very strong. Right. Hey, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Kino, Tommy, we go now. Oh, yeah. Kino. You lucky dog. 'Tis a feisty crowd. But they are thine kin, and 'tis of consequence. Queen Lean awaits. Your Majesty, we too shall take our leave. Welcome to the Muppet Show. Mr. Glenn? Long farewells ne'er were necessary. Right. Besides, actions speak louder than words. He turns into a prince right there.
Yeah, don't these things end with the princess kissing the frog?
Well, at least he had a happy life. Nobody says goodbye to you. So, you're going to search for Scala? What a boss.
Luca, I will miss you.
What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Promo? Prometheus. But Promo for short.
She knows.
Knows what?
Promo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. Promo may not exist in the future. Haha, please relax. The new future has a place for me. Darn it, Promo! Don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse.
Luca, you have taught me these emotions. Thank you. Tears don't become you, Luca. Promo will be there in the new future. Goodbye. I'm sad. Caution, oil has washed over my sight sensors. Sight diminished. Oh, goodbye, my favorite character. I loved it. You see you never, Stinkies. I get a lot of space in there. Oh, yeah. Yep. Try to be sincerely emotional with a goofy nerd voice. Yeah, you gotta do it.
You remember that talk we had?
You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die?
Yeah. I get the feeling that the entity is finally at rest.
Yes, I feel that too. Oh, princess, the king asks for your presence. Well, what am I, just a lapdog that comes whenever I'm called?
I have a gift for you to commemorate this day, Princess Nadia. It's Nadia's bell, which will replace the 400-year-old lean bell. Henceforth, Nadia's bell will proudly ring for everlasting peace.
Oh, sorry, a little Mega Man slip in there. It's beautiful.
Now, you can do the honors.
Single-handedly lift this bell. Oh, it's got balloons on it, so, you know. Done. Huh? Hey, Chrono, help me. Luca, you have a gun, Luca. You could totally just shoot down the balloons.
But she's like, they need a little alone time, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, enjoy, Chrono. I'll just stay here by myself, alone, with nobody to talk to but the king. The king? Oh, he left me too. Well, that's okay. At least I got the Gate Key to talk to, you know. So, Gate Key, what do you think about the adventure? Gate Key? Hello? Oh yeah, it's an inanimate object. I guess that doesn't really help anybody with anything, so... Well, they're getting pretty high up there. That's pretty high. What happens if the balloons burst, since it's scattering into pieces up there in the stratosphere? I don't know. I mean, they might plummet to their death. That could be really bad, huh, Gate Key? Oh yeah, it's still an inanimate object. Well, if for better or worse, it's too bad we don't have a flying machine. We could go up there and get it. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a flying machine. Oh well, I think they'll enjoy their peace and quiet together until they fall to their deaths. Good job, Masato Kato. That was a pretty good story, you know? You don't get enough credit for it. Really, really. Field planners, Kita Eto, excellent work as well. It's good times. Makoto, oh yeah, we crashed the Tupac, I forgot. Oh shoot, they're gonna go all the way up to the moon with this. Battle program Toshio Endo, you're rad as heck. And the world map, Kazumi Kobayashi, well done, 10 out of 10. Menu program, Akihiro Shimizu. I think that I'll like to order a steak here from the menu program. Oh, it's not that kind of menu. Oh, I understand. Effect graphic, Hirokazu Sasaki, I'll see you in the New Game Plus ending. Field graphics, yeah, it's all good stuff. I mean, really, it's a masterpiece when you think about it. The field graphics, oh boy, Tetsuya Nomura, don't think I don't see that name there. There's not enough belts in this game to satisfy Nomura himself, though. Field graphics again? Didn't we just cover this? Character graphic, we're gonna do this the whole time, yeah. Fumi Nakashima, we went to college together. She's an excellent person. Monster graphics, yeah, it's good stuff. Where's Toriyama's credit? Rest in peace, may he. What a great creator here. We get some Mode 7 scaling in the end. Map design, Hidetoshi Kazuka. Executive producers, I see you there, Suzuki. Don't think I don't. Hey, that's the whole planet there, isn't it? Makes you wonder where the Chrono Cross events actually take place. Ted Woolsey, my man. Ted Woolsey, you know, Ozzy Slash and Flea. Lots of great lines in the English version of Chrono Trigger. It's just exquisite. Are we going to do this the whole credits? I think we are. Because I can't stop now. It was the planet Earth all along. Beat a world-ending threat and then die when they fall from a bunch of balloons. it does track. What are the odds that all of these people had just single letters for first names? That's a little weird, isn't it? It's a little strange. But I guess it's not impossible. It's just highly improbable. Just like three kids traveling through time and accidentally discovering a way to stop the cosmic horrors from spawning all over the planet. There we go. Finally finished. The end. Whew. My mouth was getting dry.
What a classic. That's Chrono Trigger, ladies and gentlemen. That is Chrono Trigger. The future refused to change its clothes. Luca, thanks. Thank you, Luca. Okay, now what do we do here? Because I don't want to reset it. That's how bad things happen. Yeah, push buttons. That's what I'm going to do. We change the future. The future refused to change its diaper. Stupid Monado, get out. Yeah, imagine if Luca had the Monado just every second she's like, Monado. I think I'm gonna wield the Monado. Okay, I actually don't remember. Do you have to hit hard reset here or what? I thought you could push a button. It would take you back. Somebody said they'd never seen this version. Sarge, so you never seen this version of the ending? Is that what you said? Oh boy. I don't remember on the SNES. It's got to be something like that. Oh no, LR start select is the reset feature. So I don't want to reset if I don't want to go that route. So usually that's the ending. Usually that's the ending that I always get. But yeah, if you crash the epoch, then I think you don't get to see it fly in the background there. The nerd voice ended. She just had to talk over the credits. Okay. A little love for Luca. I mean, we wouldn't be here if not for Luca. I guess that's the variation, huh? If you crash the epoch, then you get that. So next time we won't crash the epoch. All right. Woo. Good times. Dun, dun. Oh, it's starting over. It's starting over. Do I have to push start? Oh, what is a Washu-like voice? Bear in mind you're talking to somebody who does not watch anime. I did my time with anime. I don't know what a Washu voice is. Press all the buttons. Here we go. I checked in on another stream to escape the nerd voice. Hey, that's fine. I mean, you're welcome to have a garbage taste, but no, Luca's voice. I essentially on my stream I do whatever makes me happy, and so I did it. In the universe of coordinate Tenchi Muyo. Yeah, no, I don't watch anime, so I can't help you there. Can't help you there. I don't know what that voice sounds like. Honestly, that was the most fun voice to do, was Luca's voice. And the reason why y'all don't like it, because y'all sound like that. Oh my gosh, I've heard some of you guys talk. Have you guys ever tried Star Trek? Oh my goodness, it's so much better than Star Wars. Like, if you don't want to look in the mirror, that's okay. But as Michael Jackson said, I'm looking at my man in the mirror. I've used that voice for so long, I'm actually a very elegant talker. You don't come... Oh, okay. I have heard you, though. I have heard you. You don't know if I've popped in on your streams uninvited. Okay. We did a reset. Hopefully that worked. Easy there, nerdlinger. Nerdlinger? Nerdlinger. Okay, sweet. It just did it anyway. Okay, so. Boom, baby. Oh, we are absolutely going to do wait. Okay, so. Now that we're in on a new game plus, here's the thing is I was going to open up renaming characters to chat. Okay, so what would you like? What would you like? Somebody mentioned naming him Surge. Any other good ideas for Chrono's name? Cloud? Pop in uninvited, Morred. Trapski, how's it going?
Oh, he even got the Luca name.
Don't want to look in there. Some ugly dude's always in there staring at me, but it makes me very uncomfy. You know what? Luca audiobook. Just imagine, like a Luca audiobook.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Like, I would listen to that all day long. Beavis? No. But we both know I sound like a new Akira. In tribute. I like that. Clono? Why? Who said Clono? Like, Sarge? Okay, so some good options here. I really like Surge. I like Akira. Clono's. What else you guys got? Link. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Name him I Die. Oh, this is not Eris here. Yeah, I think we might just go with Akira. You can name him Ryu since Ryu from Boff is generally silent. He is, yeah, as well. This is a good non-jokey, respectful name, which is what I like here. I'll hear any more Penix? What? We should name him HD2D. Ooh, excuse me. Goku. I don't know what that is. PENYX. I don't speak Gen Z. It's a good robo name. Okay, yeah, HD2D. That's good. See, I'm worried that other names will be jokey, but Akira will be respectful. I guess that's my concern at this point. We could do Surge and Kid for Marley and Chrono. Y'all, what do you guys got for? Oh, is it really? Oh, that's messed up. Sometimes I forget that single play has the brain of a 12-year-old here. So I was trying to get me in trouble. This is a PG chat. Akira is good. Hiro. Oh, for Hironobu Sakaguchi. Oh, we could name him. There you go. For Sakaguchi. We could go with that. That could work. Maybe not. I better not go there. Only do that. Oh, you got auto-modded. Okay, Akira it is. It's going to be Akira. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, do not Google it. Do not. Oh, man, it feels like it's been a long wait here. A long time since we've been in here. Yeah, no, that's not good. Don't. Oh, yeah. I just saw it. Akira. No, we're not gonna read through all this again. Already did all the performances. Yeah, HD2D, I like that. We could definitely do that for Robo. How about for Luca? So we're gonna have to come up with a name for her here pretty soon. A name for Luca. We need names for Luca. Washu? No. I draw the line at weeb names. We're not going full on weeb here. Wagyu? Like the beef? What? Oh, okay, yeah, the guy chronically mentioning shonen is suddenly offended that I use the word weeb. Kobe. Ooh, that's another time. That's another... Oh, we could just name her Weeb. Weeba? That's messed up. It really is. What about Weebs with a Z? Four Eyes? Loser? Oh, you guys aren't fans, huh? Dee Dee? Hottie. Alright now. Y'all aren't, let's see. I'm not... Legs? We might go with Weeb. I shot down Washes, so we'll shoot down Luca. I mean, you're welcome to. I didn't create Luca or anything like that. There's no skin off my nose. I got a lot of skin on this nose, too. Weeb. Okay, we're gonna go with Weeb. It's totally what she is. She's always like, oh my gosh, have you guys seen Century Kenshuro? It's so good. My favorite episode is where they fight. Oh yeah, it's all the episodes. So, on this playthrough, I plan to read only Luca's dialogue. And everybody else's dialogue, but in Luca's voice. Okay, so I would like you to notice, I don't know if you can see it, but there is, right below Chrono, right here, there's a single errant pixel. I remember reading a whole article about that. Just one errant pixel. Do you see it? Scruff McGruff stream. Watch you go back to the Scruff McGruff stream, and they're like, they're like, take a bite out of crime, and just wave your hands in the air, and you just don't care. Oh, you noticed it before I pointed it out? Okay. No, just kidding. All right, so hey, here we are. Wee. Oh no. No, they don't let you keep Rainbow. That sucks. My stuff. Where's all my haste helms and things like that? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I used that bottom save at all. Uh-oh. I think I gotta use the top save. Let me adjust this here again. Sorry about that. Hey, are you advertising your stream and my stream? That's a bad look. That's a bad look. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, we're going to do Akira. And we're not going to go with Weeb. Let's do somebody else. Let's do... Oh, what if we named her Hori? After Yuji. Might have to go that route. Yeah, do it. Do it. Your camera angle is a tiny bit off. It's irritating, but you're exactly right. It is never perfect, and that bugs me tremendously. I just want you to know. Miley, for when he reunites with Cyrus. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we might just go all Dream Team names here. I want to see Cinco play Chrono Trigger. I want to see everybody play Chrono Trigger. How about all of you play Chrono Trigger? It's really that simple. Easy decision. Everybody play Chrono Trigger. Okay. Here we go. So, I'm gonna slow this down just a little bit because the battle can be rough here against what's his face. There we go. Okay. There we are. Rainbow. Whew. Yeah, for a second I was like, what the? And the Frenzy Band. Boom. So I think that this is going to be our best case for that, yeah. Are there any easy power tabs to get at this stage in the game? Makes you unfairly judge her? How so? Two eyes, right? Yuji Hori, or is it one eye? I actually can't remember. Yeah, there's one in Guardia Forest, isn't there? Frog should be named... Yuji sounds better than Hori? I guess so. Two eyes in Hori, I just had to look it up. Okay. I remember. I don't think I've ever done this. I don't think I've ever played Chrono Trigger with characters named after the Dream Team. I don't think I ever have. Nerdy? Magus is going to be Nobuo. I already know that one. This right here, right? Yeah! Sweet. Just a little extra. A little extra oomph. $243. I think $255 is the max. So Chrono's almost there. Is there two eyes in his first name? Toad? Oh, like Super Mario Bros. Toad. You know what? My kids are watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. With the Mario Brothers and Plumbins the game. They're watching that and the Toad voice on that one.
It was like, "Jeez, Mario, what are you gonna do about it? You wanna fight about it, Mario?"
I can't believe that was the voice that they decided to go with for that character. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, I guess we're just gonna rush it. Like, I don't really have any point here. It is. I like watching it just out of like nostalgia, but it's not a show that I think is great or enjoyable or anything like that at all. That's a rough one. Okay, we're only here really to get the endings. I just got to keep that in mind. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, then we are not. Oh, you know what? We could name her then if she's gonna be one of the Dream Team characters. We could name her Gucci. Sakaguchi. No. Hero. Hero is gonna be Glenn. Then who else? Could name her Mitsu, because Mitsuda won't fit. Yasunori Mitsuda. Dragon Quest 12? That's because Square doesn't care about Dragon Quest. Yeah, the sound effects from the game into the live action sequences is where it's really like shocking. Or they're just like moving around the floor. It's like whoop 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 whoop. That is real strange. Let's see. Dream Team, Chrono Trigger members. Let's make sure we've got enough names here. Toriyama, Uematsu, Hori, Aoki. I always forget about Kazuhiko Aoki. He was the producer. So let's see. That's Chrono, Marley, Luca, Frog, Robo, Magus, Ayla. We got 7 names that we got to come up with. Oh, Kato would work. Ato or Aoki would work. Mitsu or Yasu. We'll go with Mitsu. We'll go that route. Mitsu. Burn, burn, burn. I'm gonna save here real quick because I can't remember if they let you go out again. Okay, who's ready for a 1v1? Who's ready for a 1v1 fight? Against Lavus. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be doable. Probably not. I want to say I've done it before. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Oh, there she is. Best voice actress in the whole trilogy. Oh, yeah. Shoot. I got to wait until... Darn it. Have fun dying. Oh, now with that attitude, I won't. I forgot. We don't want to have Marley on the team. Let's see if he survives this attack. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. What was I going to say? Wouldn't that be interesting if that was like the actual story of this game? Or like just during a demonstration of a teleporter, he's like, oh, I wonder what happens if I step over here, and then just gets thrown into some weird time portal and has to fight like some crazy cosmic hedgehog. Yeah, first phase should be cake. Second phase, I'm pretty confident can be done. Third phase is where I'm going to start to get like, okay, I don't know. But we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Shortest RPG ever. I'm sure they could figure out some kind of crazy metaphysical way to keep the story going. Okay, now... Yeah, now is when you do it. And I remembered that one as red, not teal. Totally misremembered that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's see. We got plenty of shields and barriers, so we're going to open with those here. Oh, yeah. My boy. Yeah, you know what? You did it. Good job. I appreciate the votes of confidence. I really do. I really, really do. Okay, and that's about the amount of damage that I'm kind of expecting to do here. Chrono is around level 50, I think. 51 or 52. His damage output is great. At least there's that. But yeah, we'll see if we get lucky or anything. Let me get one more hit in, and then I'll go ahead and heal up. Yeah, right? No, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, imagine if that was like new game. You have no idea what any of this is. You know, and you just step in. What the? The games would kind of sometimes hit like that. Like Breath of Fire 2, I remember they throw you up against Baruberi. Like right away, and you're like, oh. That's crazy time. But yeah, his damage output is excellent. There's first stage. Yeah, you can fight Lavos right away on New Game Plus. You could do it either with Marley, like you saw. Oh, I don't know if you did see it, but you could either fight him just Chrono or Chrono and Marley right at the start of the game. Only triggerable on New Game Plus. This is the hardest Lavos fight with just Chrono. Otherwise, the Super Lavos fight is pretty hard as well. That's the one in the Ocean Palace, right? Berry does have good stuff. I'll make sure. I mean, we didn't even lose that much there. I only had to heal once. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It could be bad. Could be good. Don't know. I can't think of a better lineup than this, honestly. That protects status. Just double checking everything. That's our counter. That's our crit. And that's haste, which is crucial. So I think this is it, folks. I'm a little nervous. Here we go. Here we go. Now, there may be a counter that I want to avoid here if I cast Luminaire. We'll try it once and kind of learn his pattern here. See what he does. First thing I want to do after getting hit with that is get my barriers up. Oh yeah, that's a huge amount of damage. So let's go ahead and get healed. And make sure we can get our barriers up. The great news is that even if you lose turns healing, Chrono will get a lot of counterattacks out. Which is perfectly rad. That's exactly what we want to see. Single play is my favorite personal doubter of my life's goals. Okay, let's try Luminaire and see. Yeah, I don't have much confidence in all seriousness though past this fight. I think this fight is doable. But I don't know about the other one. Oh, so no counterattack there. Okay. That's not bad at all. Watch out for the nippy beams. Yeah, you gotta haste cell. There's a reference I actually do get though. I actually do get that one. So I know what Sarge Smash was saying earlier, that Gold Studded really cut the MP consumption for stuff like Luminaire, but honestly, I really think the counterattack Frenzy Band is the way to go on this fight. Ah, we got one believer. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to take this chance to use an elixir. We got 29 of them. Probably could have gotten away without using one. But there it is. Okay, now that move, I'm not exactly sure what that does. It says disables defense status. That can potentially be significant. Like, I'm definitely going to have to rely on the counters for the second fight. Because I'm really going to have to stay on top of healing. That's the biggest thing here. Oh, hey, what? Though, I have Nova armor on. I have Nova armor on and he still got confused. So does Nova armor not prevent confusion? I mean, he's still getting walloped a little bit here. But yeah, just go ahead and hit me. That would be something to watch for with RNG. I just got poisoned now too. So something is cutting through the something's cutting through the Nova armor. I don't know that I appreciate that. That's a little iffy. Oh, remove defense status might have removed status protection. Hey, you forgot to put 2 other members in your party. Oh! That's a little bit of Statler and Waldorf there. Be interested to see just how hard third phase is. Weird. You just might have it. Yeah. Try just talking it out with Lavos first. Yeah. Like, Lavos, how about you just have a Butterfinger? You know, like, or what was it? A Snicker? I can't remember. I think it's like you're hungry. Have a candy bar. Is one of the most tone deaf. It's one of the most tone deaf marketing ploys I've ever seen. Is Snickers. Like, yo, you're hungry. Eat this piece of candy that you'll burn through in 5 minutes. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. That's as misplaced as friggin' what am I trying to say? As the pyramid. Remember the food pyramid when you were a kid? Good times. They're like, make sure you eat 5 loaves of bread every single day, have 1 steak and a gallon of milk, and then maybe like a celery stick and like a candy every single day. And we've invented a new form of constipation. It is, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, what were they even thinking? They weren't. They were just trying to sell stuff. That's all. Like, the government woke up one day and was like, you know what? We need to sell more bread. How do we do that? Oh, shoot, yeah. Okay, so that was a lot of damage. I would like to try this again, because he's got more health than that. If it was at max health, he would have survived that. Oh, we got to see this ending, though. I haven't seen this ending yet. Food pyramid is Garbo, and not the good kind of Garbo. Oh, yeah, not the so bad it's good, the so bad it's bad. So here's our good pre-workout food. You know what? You should just eat a whole birthday cake before you start a workout. Calm down. How does it look down there? This counts as an ending. I think this is ending 0. Oh yeah, look at that. Poor Chorus Medina. Everything's been destroyed. Director, we're under attack. Take cover in the shelter dome. Director, sir, you must come with us. We're out of time. Get moving. Yes, sir. Loves. So is the director... everybody's related to Marley in this game. Is the director also related to Marley? Well, so good rule of thumb is keep health at max, I think. Oh, we can afford to do that. You remember birthday cakes? Man, I got a great birthday cake this year. You're never too old for a birthday cake until they tell you have like type 20 diabetes. Then you're too old for birthday cake. But my wife made me and my son, whom I celebrate my birthday with every year, a Baradur cake. The fortress of the lidless eye as a cake. Black frosting, let me tell you. Black frosting all over the place. It was a tower with the lidless eye as a cookie on top of it. It was fantastic. I got pics. I could share them sometime. It's good stuff. It was, oh man. But you know what? Black frosting does a number on your digestion. Let me just tell you that. Before you decide to go out and be like, you know, man, I can't wait to get some black frosting in me. You got to think about the repercussions. You really do. Okay, we're going to give this a shot again. First stage, no problem. Second stage, that flame attack. That one's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. Now, I don't know that we're going to be able to catch him fast enough to avoid having that that attack where he removes your status protection. I don't know that we're going to be able to avoid that, so we'll try though. If I could take down the arms fast enough. That's the trick. It is pretty problematic for the next day. Well, I've got me a black cape that said, "You died in Dark Souls" font. That's amazing. Family didn't get it. Family is like, I didn't know it was into a cult. Hey, send me a picture of that sometime. I would love to see. And if you don't want to share a picture of your torso, whatever, I get it. Like, but hey, I want to see the cake. You show me a picture of the cake. Years ago, my ex-best friend made Dragon Quest cake. That's awesome. That's awesome. I lucked out. I married a baker, and she has made some excellent cakes over the years. Okay, I better watch what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, he would have survived. Chrono totally would have survived that attack. He has 939 HP. Darn it. Nice, a Hylian shield cake. That's pretty cool. Let's see, some of the cakes that I've had. I have had an Adventure Island cake, the NES games. I've had a cake shaped like Bowser. I've had a cake that was Anduril, Flame of the West. What else? Yeah, I have the Baradur cake. Oh, one of my favorite ones. She made me a Dark Side of the Moon cake. It was a 7-layer cake that was black on the outside, circular with the Dark Side of the Moon prism on the top of it. And then when you cut into it, each layer was one of the colors of the rainbow. It was such a cool cake. It's like one of the coolest cakes I've ever seen. But do not recommend. Again, black ink. Or black ink. Black frosting. Do not recommend. It looks awesome, though. My baker is a power move. Yeah. My kid brother, who's not married yet, he often tells me that I got the deluxe edition life mode, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, I think so. I lucked out pretty good. I want to say it's due to my startlingly addictive charisma, but I don't know. It might not be. So gotta be careful about that. Oh yeah, hey, that's a lot of damage, y'all. Okay, let's not... Oh, and I forgot to put the barriers and shields up and all that stuff too, so let me ensure that I do that. Okay, there we go. One more heal. Oh, we got in like 3 turns there before he attacked. That's a pretty good sign. Let's see. Dark Side Cake, it was great. I got pics of these things. If you're hanging out here and you're not in our Discord, join the Discord. I'll show some cake stuff in there later today. She got you a cake that said hello during a random dessert, the month and day of which coincide with your expulsion from a uterus. Nice. That's pretty great. I don't know if that's a reference to anything, but even just standalone, that's wonderful. And I believe we do not need to worry about the big fire damage until his arms are gone. So, yeah. Second form is doable. Third form is going to be trick stuff. No, why did I do? I messed that up. My bad, y'all. My bad. I wanted one more Luminaire. Explicitly didn't celebrate his birthday. Nice. Yeah, even as a standalone thing, that is pretty funny. Okay, he might be actually at a point where I'm not going to get that. Ah, no, there it is. There it is. Is that a parting attack? It is not a parting attack. But on both times, he only used it when that arm was left. So I wonder if you destroy the right arm first, if you've got a better chance of surviving all that jazz. Something to consider. Yeah, there's the Discord link in the profile description, I think it is. Oh, well, that was a jerk move right there. Obstacle first is what he's got to do. And let me make sure we stay at max. Oh, shoot, yeah. That's tough. That is rough. Okay, hit me with something small. There we go. You know what else? I think that my barriers are all gone now too. So I should probably put those back up as well. I don't see haste working either. We could try. Let's try it. Oh, shoot. There's that one. Okay, we'll see if he'll survive it. I might have needed to use a tonic. Oh yeah. Cut that right in friggin' half. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Boom, baby. Evil Emanation. Lavos attack power up. That's not good. We probably got banned? What was your name on Discord? I have banned a couple people on Discord, so it's not impossible. Yeah, maybe you did. Maybe you did. I can't imagine why you would have been banned from a Discord, though. Kind of hard to imagine. Okay, so far this is going okay. I feel like if you keep up the barrier and the shield, then you could do okay. You could do all right for yourself. He's prepping something. He's cooking something up. We're just gonna keep spamming this as much as we can here. Obstacle. That's a pattern thing then. Yeah, and then he's gonna do the burp. Darn it. Hopefully he doesn't use the fire attack next. Okay. And then need to get these back up so he can survive this hit. I don't remember which one is which, barrier or shield. But getting both up will be crucial. Flame battle. And then let's use an elixir to get ourselves back up here. That's the kind of recovery we like to see. Yeah. You don't see the link in the Twitch description. You're a social butterfly loved by many. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let me see. Okay, so if you go to my main page or my channel page or whatever on Twitch, it's on the About tab. There's a Discord community button, so it is there. You'll just have to find it, and I trust you could do it. Well, trust is strong. I believe you. I believe you. Shadow Doom Blaze. Or maybe he's like, Shadow Doom Blaze. Gotcha. Can't touch this. But that's scary, though. His stuff keeps going up. Stuff keeps going up. That was a little scary. If you can't get back in, then yeah, you were banned previously. Okay, that's second form Lavos. Who's got money on this? I don't think we're allowed to gamble on but that was second form Lavos. Okay, now we got to do third form. And Chrono, I always imagine Chrono as having like he doesn't talk like Link, but he does Link's sort of like his little gas, stuff like that. Go. All right, showtime. Showtime. We're gonna need to recast all this stuff here. Boo! That's such a cute attack. Should add a poll to bet channel points. Yeah, that would have been cool. All y'all were doubters anyway. This still may not happen. So there's a very good possibility that this will not work. But we'll see. We'll find out. I don't think so. I don't think so. I do want to make sure that we don't get out of control with his health, though. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what should be like my minimum health limit before I start really worrying about stuff. I mean, this could take a little trial and error. You have $1,000 of Mr. Temper's money on me dying. Nice. Nice. Do I get to get in on that? In on that action? I think we can avoid... Oof. I think we can avoid some stuff if I don't hit him all three enemies at once. Let's see. Yes, that cuts that right in half. That's perfect. Joke's on you guys. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Let me get this. Let me get this. Boo! I just love that little sound effect. Dude, I'm having the time of my life. I don't know about you folks, but playing Chrono Trigger... Oh, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. Counter that. Yes, punish. All right. Sweet. Ooh, extracting value. These are things that, like, villains say. Oh, the defense is down. You actually don't need to take out the middle one. You can take out the side one. Dreamless ultimate magic attack. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh. That for sure. So that would have one hit killed him right there. Oh, this is totally doable, you guys. This is totally doable. Let's just make sure. Let's make sure nothing crazy bad happens. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh my gosh. Okay, has nobody seen... Nobody in chat has seen anybody do this before? The Chrono solo fight after doing just one playthrough? Is that right? I want to be your first. Uh-oh, I think one of the barriers went down. I think they both went down. Gotta make sure those are up. The one play is what makes it real hard, right? Because, like, after a new game plus, he's going to be level 70 or 80. That's definitely much more doable. This is where it's at right here. You get just crazy time. Crazy! I'm going to risk one Luminaire, because I'm at max health. Let's go. One more. Dude, imagine how stupid Lavos feels. Like, he flew all the way from some distant universe and is just getting his butt kicked by a kid with a sword. He doesn't even... Like, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. He was not ready for the power of the redhead. Crying Heaven's hidden blow. So I don't know about this one here. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of damage. No! Let me get a turn. Let me get a turn in. Oh my gosh. I was sweating. I was sweating there. Woo, okay. Alright. Let's, the barriers are all still up, though, so we're good. We're good on that. Okay. Does Lavos have any insta-death spells? Insta-death spells? I don't think he does. That would be the roughest bit right here. Okay, he's got his power back. So now we got to focus on the middle one. Middle one is fortunately already pretty significantly damaged. That's a lot of damage right there, speaking of damage. Mr. Thou, how's it going? Here just in time for the good stuff. I really would have liked it if he had right there, but he didn't. So there we go. Yeah, get those in, and yeah, counters are great. Counters are life. Just make sure to keep ourselves at a high level of health. That's all we need to do. What does that say? Hang on. What are you doing? Taking my stuff? Let's see. Breaking! Local boy trips into time warp and kills ancient eldritch monstrosity. Also in today's news, I saw a cat! You're toast. Boom, baby. Boom. Get rid of you too, because I don't like you. Oh, you know what? Darn. That was not strategically sound. That was not. What I should have did is waited. Oh, he counters the defense going down. What I should have is waited for his defense, for him to revive the core, and then kill the one on the left. And then kill the one on the left. But I didn't. I messed that up. That was my mistake right there. That was a bad idea. That was a clear strategic error on my part, and I'm ashamed. Frankly, I'm ashamed. Okay, and our barriers have gone down, so let me make sure that goes up. Yeah, I think this is doable. This is absolutely doable. We're gonna do this. We may have to go through one more cycle of reviving, but damage output has been pretty tops. Yeah, right there. Okay. So let me make sure I get all this back up. The barrier and shield is crucial for this fight. If you do not have those up, you're going to have a bad time. Okay. I don't think his defense came back yet. No, not yet. Let me see if I can get one more off. Ooh, he might even let me get a third one. Article bears the lead. Government officials of the Kingdom of Guardia have made no statement on Chrono's reported death sentence. Haha. It's fine. It's fine. A little government corruption never hurt anybody. Golly. I really would like... Okay. Oh, man, that's so much damage. Go down. Oh, man. I don't care for that spell. Okay, still got the barrier up. Everything's a-okay. As long as we can get this elixir. Whew, it gets real close after that lightning strike. Gets real dang close. He still has not recharged his defense. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, still has not. Oh! Take that, haters! Yes! Yes! That's what happens when you're a master of the universe and the timeline. Eat all your words! You fools! You fools! Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that was totally doable. So, okay. You can do it yourself. I think what you absolutely need to have, you have to have the Frenzy Ring and Rainbow. For sure. That's, like, crucial. Because then if you spend all these turns healing, at least you could still do turns damaging. Are you ready to meet the Dream Team? Where's Cinco Play? The biggest hater of them all. Where is he? Drag him out into the streets. Like, you just drag him out by his legs, like, just chained. Cinco Play! Show yourself. You got some hate to eat here. This is pre-recorded footage you pulled off of YouTube. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you? I don't think so. Pre-recorded footage you pulled off of YouTube. Bite me. Akiyoshi Masuda, Kokubo, and I've been polishing up on our anti-stress massage technique.
Good job. Now you've finished the hardest version of the game. This is the development room for the Chrono Trigger game. Take a walk around and hear what the team has to say.
Keizo Kokubo, well, I hope everyone can say it was a learning experience. When you complete your rounds, come back and see me. So, which is it? The Raiders or the Cowboys? Can't believe that there's like a reference to that in here. Taizo Mamo, how about those Dodgers? Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Okay, hang on. I want to talk to this Pyozo doll. Matsuzo Itakura. Did you figure out the Pyozo dance attack? See you again in the next game. Shinichiro Okaniwa. Gee, you know they really kept us locked up for a long time. My hair's this long as a result of it. Oh, hey. Hang on. There's more schmutz over there. There is a way... Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Oh, Kato. Every night will have a day. Even forever has to come to an end, I think.
Dang. Kato just showing that he was gonna eventually be the villain that wrote Final Fantasy VII Remake. For Hawaii, you need to work on your Japanese name pronunciation. All right. Hey, well, I'm not gonna take that kind of Talk from an angry white boy. Excuse you. You're probably over here pushing up your glasses. Koname, I think you'd probably pronounce that as K-name, Mr. Temper. Like, does this mean we're finally free to go home? Yasunori Mitsuda. Well, it's my turn to go on a journey. The one, the only. Yoshinori Ogura. Well, I'm glad they gave me a bit part in this game. Keita Eto. It'll cost you, what is that? 100? No. 10 billion, a million, to fix a broken map. I feel like in the old days, you'd think that was like a secret. Kazuhiro Okawa. Congratulations. Now, wasn't that fun? It was alright. The legend himself. Oh yeah, we already went on that one. Alright. This one here. I always felt bad for some of these developers. Like, imagine you poured your heart into this game, and then they made you like a roly-poly in the ending. That would be messed up. Mommy Kawaii. Whoops! Did I forget to insert a few parts? I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. Yasuyuki Hone. Phew. What a relief it's over. Shinichiro Hamasaka. Good job, guys. Yasuhiko Kamata. Isn't 32 megs great? The graphics become incredible. It was painful at times, but it sure was fun. I love this ending too for like just honoring the devs, but also they all acknowledge that it was hard work, but there's a lot of sense of satisfaction in the final product. Fumi Nakashima. Someone kiss me. I will. Hiroyuki Ito. The Tyranno layer? Yeah, but it was my bright idea to put the switch in the mouth. Good job. And Black Belt got automated. The Frog King. And now we know the Frog King's real name, too. It's scary in here, y'all. Koji Sugimoto. Bet you can't beat the score of 2,110 in the bike race. Kazumi Kobayashi. I've lost 22 pounds because of this game. You'd better be enjoying it. Yukio Nakatani. Will you be my friend? Are you a girl? Yes. Or do it again. That's the Professor Oak status over there. Tadahiro Usuda. Look closely and you'll appreciate the individuality of monsters. Check out the shadow on this guy's sword. Hirokatsu Sasaki. Ever since I started growing out my hair, I've been getting a lot of attention from guys. Yikes. Yeah, I did not do this one. Eiji Nakamura. Congrats on finishing the game. Now get a life. Complain developers is wonderful. That line right there, that's the line. Best line in Chrono Trigger. We're noticing there was always a character in these secret developer rooms talking about how badly they need a rest. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. Kiyoshi Yoshi. You finished the game already? What about all the work I put in it? Oh! Minoru Akao. Boy, isn't this fun. Hey out there in TV land. How are we doing? It's me, Manabu Daishima. If you like this game, check out the other Squaresoft titles. I really like seeing Squaresoft as two different words. Akihiko Matsui. Now, wasn't that special?
Now, wasn't that special?
See you the same time. New game. I see you, Dalton. I see you. Sorry, it's a bad makeup day for Takashi Tokita. They didn't even try with that one. Oh, best music in the game. Tetsuya Nomura. 3, 2, 1. Restart. Oh, I remember he got me with that once. Just joking. Masanori Hoshino. Hey, they promised to name the game Hoshino Trigger. Nomura just trolling people even since way back when. Akane Haruki. Feed me! They've kept me locked up for so long. Takayuki Otachi. Mission complete. Koichi Ebe. Wow, you just jetted through the game, huh? Let me throw you a kiss. Whoa. Simmer down now. Who does Nakamura think he is? Jeff Goldblum? Yes. Yes, actually he does. Tetsuya Takahashi. If you thought this was tough, get a load of Final Fantasy II. Are you kidding? We got easy mode over here, my friend. Hasui, shh, I'm in the middle of something good here. What? Toshiaki Suzuki. Ah, I'm so tired. No, I'm hungry. No, I can't decide. Ah! They've made me into a zombie working on this game. Katsuhisa Higuchi. Legendary programmer seeks that special someone, waiting for those cards and letters. Yeah, I forgot about this. I'm sorry, you guys, but you know what? You're all gonna get luminared. I love the fun of all this. Like, developer rooms are so great. This is, obviously this is my favorite developer room, but there's a really good one at the end of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That one's amazing for Lucas Arts. Shun Moria. I've been working on this ROM for 24 hours. Ah, someone save me. I'm getting sucked in. Ken Narita. Love was in the air, but then the boat sank. Sigh. Keisuke Matsuhara. Thank you. No applause necessary. Just send money. Another of my masterpieces will be available soon, so stay tuned. Kazuo Suzuki. Hey, that's me, the merchant maker. Haruyuki Nishida. Want to see a Chrono Trigger 2? I don't know. That'd be nice, huh? Yeah, okay, what about yes? That'd be nice, either way. Kenichi Nishi. Boy, it was a long haul. I've gotten my first gray hairs because of this game. It was a bit of a sobering thought, but I wonder how many of these developers have passed on now. Some of them would have been middle-aged by the time they're working on this game. Makoto Shimamoto. Can you do it? The 9,999 damage point strike? Yasuke Naora. Well, are we having fun yet? Hiroshi Uchiyama. That's a pretty good costume you got on there, kid. Wait, it's really you, isn't it? Oh, there was one more thing in there I didn't get. I thought it was an object, but it is a person. Tsutomo Terada. Hey, don't mess with the monsters I created. They kind of grow on you after a while, you know? Okay. I think that's already it. Almost forgot about these. Yoshinori Kitase. Did you get through all 10 different endings? It depends on when you challenge Lavos. Just a drum. Just... FF4 Best Developer Room. Do the 2D versions have a dev room? There's a dev room for FF4 where you talk to a red chocobo. I know it's in the Japanese version. I don't know if it's in the SNES version. Better find the Switch soon or it'll all go up in flames. Kitase himself. Well then, open the gates to the dream team. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Yes. Yes. Akira, rest in peace. Hey, Sasuke, Kika. Pop's working on games like this. Hey, are you guys watching? Isn't this great? I love that his, especially touching after his passing. I love that he shouts out his kids. And is just like, hey, check out this cool thing that I made. I love that. Nobuo Uematsu. I have nothing better to do than read this. Now run outside and play, boys and girls. One of these things is not like the others. A stapler, Mothra, and the Olympics. So which one is it? Obviously Mothra. Because it's the only fictional thing, Yuji Horii. Kazuhiko Aoki. Guess what? I hit the 100,000 yen jackpot. And a man who needs no introduction. Hironobu Sakaguchi. Boy, it used to be that I'd get thinner after each game. Now I'm gaining weight instead. I must be getting old. Cheers, you made it to one of the endings. You're now a member of the Dream Team. And since you blew through the game so fast, we have adjusted the credits to suit your style. Love it. That's so good. One of the best endings to any RPG ever. Ever. All right. You player haters, tomorrow we'll start pursuing the other endings. It won't take that long. We're going to get, I believe the next one is after you return with Marley from rescuing her in the Middle Ages. So that'll be the next one that we'll shoot for. Sakaguchi exists in the Chrono Trigger universe. It is canon. It is canon. And this is totally where they got the idea for the intro to Final Fantasy VII. I will hear nothing otherwise. All right, my friends. I guess that's where we'll draw it for today. What time we got? Oh, it's 3:21. Shoot, I'm late. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching me dominate Lavos today. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central. Weekdays. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell your pets, tell your goldfish, tell your contractor, tell your urologist, all kinds of things. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.